Welcome back to my Haunted Home series. Tonight we're stepping into the ghostly history of Hazelbrae that once stood here in Peterborough. Over 10,000 children passed through its doors, and some say their spirits still linger. I was walking through my neighborhood when I found this plaque placed right beside the historic Sadler House. It tells of the story Hazelbrae, the Barnardo Home, which stood on a hill from 1884 until 1939. During those years, more than 10,000 Barnardo children arrived here from overseas. They came by train, their journeys into Canada beginning right behind this very spot. Hazelbrae has long since vanished, but its presence still lingers in the neighborhood, and some say so do the children. Hazelbrae was part of Dr. Barnardo's network of homes, which brought children from Britain to Canada under the promise of a better life. Thousands of poor or orphan children crossed the ocean to begin new lives here. Some were welcomed into families and found opportunities, but many others faced hardship, exploitation, or abuse. For every child who thrived, many carried silent scars. Hazelbrae was both a place of salvation and sorrow, and its legacy lingers to this day. This path begins at the Hazelbrae plaque, which winds towards the Sadler House. From 1884 to 1922, thousands of children would have walked here, led by Barnardo agents after stepping off the trains. Imagine their footsteps echoing along the trails, some filled with hope and others with fear of the unknown. The Sadler House still stands nearby, a silent witness to their story. It's hard not to feel it. At the end of this path, we reach the place where the train tracks once ran. This was the very route the children walked after arriving in Peterborough. Picture the steam engines hissing, the shuffle of small shoes on gravel, and the weight of uncertainty in every step. Hazelbrae itself is gone, but the land remembers. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the echoes of their journey. Whispers carried through the trees. Behind these trees and bushes, these same homes stood with a clear view of the railway. Families living here at that time would have heard the whistle and watched as children stepped from the train, clutching their belongings. Ordinary houses, silent witnesses to extraordinary stories. Imagine looking out your window and seeing the lines of children walking. Walking this path, Barnardo agents led the children towards Hazelbrae. Some locals say that if you walk here, you can still hear them. Small voices drifting through the dark, some laughing and some crying, echoes of children haunted by the roads of Hazelbrae. This path leads us out to what is now Barnardo Avenue. Long ago, it was known as Conger's Hill. This was the final climb the children took after stepping off the trains upward towards Hazelbrae. At the top of this hill stood the great home itself, looming over Peterborough, Ontario, until it was torn down in 1939. Picture the line of children, trudging upward, clutching their belongings, unsure of what was awaiting them. And when I look back at the path that I just walked on behind me, I can almost feel them and see them fading into the shadows, like they're never really gone. Thanks for joining me today, and stay tuned for more videos on hauntings and the mysteries surrounding my 117-year-old home.